Hey guys, I'm shoving this in right to the front of the video. This video that I'm about to shoot for you guys it's primarily aimed at the small time Verus Coin miners, like you guys out there that are mining with maybe anywhere from 5 to 10 phones. This is focused on you, and I'm one of those guys. I'm only mining with 11 phones, and this is the reason I'm making it, because I don't want you guys to make the same mistake that I did, and I lost a lot of money. Not a lot of money, you know, $5 and $10 here, but that's big money for us guys that are mining with, you know, 5 to 10 phones. That's basically what we make in a month. But this is primarily aimed at the, I'm going to say, the small-time miner like myself. And boy, today is December 10th, 2024. Cryptocurrency's taking a freaking smackdown today. Doge is just diving. Verus Coin dived probably almost $1 today. I don't know what's going on. I'll have to look into it. But anyways, I'm going to shove this in. We're going to get into this video. It's going to be a long one. It's going to be a long commentary, but I'll get to it and I'll show you how to do some stuff with Verus. It's going to be an interesting one, guys. Really, watch it. Hey guys, Gary from DIY Electronics. Today what I got for you is I've got a couple subscribers asking how they go about getting their Verus coins out of either Verus Mobile or Verus Desktop and trade them for another coin or cash them out. Now, there's only 2 platforms that I know of. I'm sure there's other ones, but I'm sure they're similar. 2 platforms that you can send your Verus coin to and be able to either cash it out for cash, you know, cash money, U.S. currency, or trade it for another coin. And that's TradeOgre, or I don't know how to say it. I think it's NOKIC, but it's NONKYC.io. Those 2 platforms you can use to get your Verus coin out of those 2 platforms, out of either Verus Mobile or Verus Desktop. Now, the NONKYC.io, NOKIC or something like that, when you send your Verus coin to them, you have to send a minimum of 1 Verus coin or $5 US, whatever the coin is. Right now, Verus coin as of today it's on its way down. It was at 621. It's down to like 594. But anyways, let's get back to the subject. So now the subscribers want to know how to get their Verus coin out of those 2 platforms, mobile or desktop. I'll show you how, but I suggest that you keep your Verus coin on those 2 platforms and stake it. Stake basically means that all the coins that you make, staking, you put the coin back into that cryptocurrency just to help it grow. All right? Because right now, Verus Coin, I really don't know how long Verus Coin's been going on. A couple, 3 years maybe, but all of the top level platforms that trade cryptos, they don't want to deal with Verus Coin. They'll give you information about Verus Coin, but they don't want to deal with it, okay? Except for those 2 platforms I talked about, TradeOgre or NOKIC. Now, I think I've already told you that NOKIC, you can only send a minimum of 1 Verus coin or $5, whatever's equivalent. And on TradeOgre, you can send as much as 1 penny, and TradeOgre will take it. Okay? Now, TradeOgre is the one that I use. And what I do is, I did it once, and I'm not going to do it again. I sent some Verus coin over to TradeOgre. And on TradeOgre, the only currency that you can change it to so that you can send it out of TradeOgre is you've got to change it to Bitcoin. All right? So when you change it over to Bitcoin, it only costs you like a penny within TradeOgre to move your Verus coin over to Bitcoin. Where they hit you is the other platforms. When you try to send out of TradeOgre, they're going to hit you with a big fee. As of like a week ago, I sent one Verus Coin through TradeOgre over to my Coinbase account. It left out of Verus Coin desktop at $6.12. By the time I got it all converted through TradeOgre and over to Coinbase, it was only $2. That's all I got, because the fees are so high sending it out of TradeOgre. I don't know of any other platform out there that will give you a better rate. If anybody knows of one, leave it in the comments down below or get a hold of me somehow. But so I'm going to stop the video right now. I want to review what I just told you, and then we're going to go and I'm going to give you a practical. I'm going to go into my Verus Coin desktop and I'm going to transfer all the money that I got in there. I think it's like 7 cents. And I'm going to transfer it over to TradeOgre. And as of right now, once I move it over, I'm not going to have enough to buy Bitcoin, because you got in TradeOgre, you got to have at least one Bitcoin to be able to trade over to Bitcoin. Did I say that right? You got to have at least one Verus Coin to be able to change it in, and trade it over to Bitcoin and get it set up to be sent out to your other platform where you can cash it out. So I'm going to stop it right here. I'm going to review what I said, make sure I got everything right, or I might redo it, because this is a lot of information you guys got to take in. And my end point on this whole video is do not cash out your Verus Coin, because you'll be sorry. You're going to lose a lot of money. You're going to lose all your mining. You're better off staking it, putting it back into the platform, back into crypto, Verus Crypto, and once that Verus Coin explodes enough and where it's, regularly traded on the higher end platforms, that's where you're going to get your money back. All right, so I'm going to stop now. I'm going to review, and then we're going to do some trading. All right, guys, that looked pretty good. It was a lot of information I had to get out there to you guys. But if you are, basically, I would suggest that if you want to get out of Verus, then this is the way to go. But just keep in mind, if you want to get out of Verus, you got to have at least one Verus Coin in either one of your platforms before you send it out somewhere, or you're going to lose all of it. Because if you send just under one Verus Coin over to TradeOgre and you stop mining, that's it. TradeOgre is going to take your money, because you got to send more money into TradeOgre to get it up to one Verus Coin before you'll be able to trade it over to one Bitcoin to get it out of TradeOgre. Because if your Verus Coin's sitting in TradeOgre, nobody wants it. There's no other platform out there to send it to, unless, like I said, you're sending it to another Verus Coin wallet. And at that point, why would you even send it over to TradeOgre? Because you could have sent it to another Verus Coin wallet right out of the Verus Coin desktop or the Verus Coin app or mobile. All right, so anyways, let's do some trading. I am going to go into my Verus Coin desktop. I'm going to move all of my Verus Coin onto TradeOgre. And the reason I'm doing that is because right now on TradeOgre, I've got like $1.45 worth of Verus Coin in there, and I got to build that up to one Verus Coin so I can get it out of there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave all my money is just going to stay on the desktop, and I'm going to stake it. But for right now, I'm going to keep on moving it out into TradeOgre until I can get that account up to where I can buy that one Bitcoin and then send my losings over to Coinbase. Okay, guys, here we are. This is TradeOgre. What I'm going to do is I'm going to log in. Now, let me just back up just a quick second. once you click on to TradeOgre, okay, you're going to need two-factor authentication, and the easiest way I found to do that is on your mobile phone, sign up and get Google Authenticator, and it's super fast to get this done. Okay, so let me sign in, and this is the TradeOgre platform right here, and I'm going to sign in. And a camera, 1, 2, 3 cameras. Next, camera again, 1, 2, 3, sign in. Okay, two-factor authentication. I gotta find my phone. Here it is. Let me go to my authenticator, and my TradeOgre is 098 350. Okay, here I am. I'm in my account. Whew, man, that Verus Coin is dumping today. I did have $1.44 here, now I'm down to $1.34. But anyways, this is my desktop right here, and I've got to get this up to at least one Verus Coin so that I can sell it and get Bitcoin. So what I want to do is I want to go right over here to deposit. Now, it's going to give you a wallet address to deposit your Verus Coin in. So I'm going to copy it, and then I'm going to go to my Verus desktop. Okay? You guys know I don't have to show you how to get into Verus desktop, because if you're mining Verus Coin, you know how to get here. So now, I got 7 cents in there right now, and what I want to do is I want to send it over to TradeOgre. So I'm going to hit send. And then there is my wallet address for Verus Coin, and I'm going to paste the address that that TradeOgre just gave me. All right, so I paste it there. Now enter the amount. I'm going to say all my money, and then just say continue. Now it's going to say, oh, we had to change it because you got to pay a fee. All right, so don't mind this right down here. It's just telling you that it took a 1 penny fee from the money you're going to send over to TradeOgre. And then you say, send. It's building the transaction. It says it was successfully sent. You say, done. All right, so now you're done and out of your Verus Coin desktop. So you can actually see that your money is gone. So I'm going to just log out, close this out, and I'm going to say deposit history right down here on TradeOgre. This was some other ones that I really did, guys. I tried to make other videos on this, but there was just so much information to give to you guys on how this all, transpires, and I gave up on all of these. But these are the other ones I already sent over twice today. I think this one was for like 7 or 8 cents. This was like 6 or 7 cents, and those videos just failed miserably because I didn't get the enough information out to you that you need. Okay, so anyways, right now this is my 7 cents that is being sent over to TradeOgre. It's going to have to go through 30 confirmations. Okay. Once those 30 confirmations, resolve, that 7 cents will be in my account. And what I want to do is I want to go over here to balances. Okay. Now my balance on Verus Coin is only $1.35. Okay. So now if I wanted to trade this, okay, I would go over here to markets. Then what you do, you put in Verus right up here where it says search. And after you put in Verus, all of the markets that are open to you to trade with will show up right here on this desktop. So let's put in Verus. V-E-R-U-S. So right now, at this point, the only option you have to trade Verus Coin is Bitcoin. So what you would do is you would hit right here. All right. then what you want to do is you want to sell your Verus Coin, okay, for Bitcoin. So what you would do, okay, is right here, you would click right here. This is all of the Verus Coin I have. And then I would say sell. But right here it says the quantity must be at least 0.0005 sub blah 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 blah, which is basically that's $5 in Bitcoin. All right. So I gotta wait. I've gotta wait until I get you know, more Verus Coin in there before I can trade. That's why I keep on sending over pennies and whatnot. And once I get to that threshold where this says, okay, I'm going to let you go, I'm going to sell it, and then I will never send it over to TradeOgre again. And I will start staking my Verus Coin, and I'll just hang on to it. I'll just, what do they call it, stacking and staking, something like that. But at this point in time, 2024, December of 2024, it is just not worth selling your Verus Coin on any market, because you will not get your money. I mean, you'll get some money, but not all that mining power that you expelled. You will not get it out because of the fees you got to pay, because nobody wants to deal with Verus Coin. All right. So anyways, guys, let's go. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go to balances, and I'm going to go to deposit history. Okay, I've got 6 confirmations right here. So I will wait until I get all 30 confirmations, and then I will come back and talk to you again. So bear with me, and I'll be back. It takes about 40 minutes to get your money over to the TradeOgre platform. Okay guys, I just came back just to take a peek here and see how everything's going. We got 6 confirmations out of 30. Let me just see if I can refresh it here. Now we got 9. But anyways, I just wanted to show everybody something. I found a little tidbit here about TradeOgre. TradeOgre, usually your trade is 0.2% of the trade. Okay, so as of right now, to withdraw Bitcoin, this comes out to be $4.79. So I'm going to focus, basically what I'm focusing, all of this that I'm showing you is for the small time Verus Coin miner. I'm talking about guys that only have like 5 or 6 phones mining. Now you guys that have, you know, 40 and 50 phones mining, this really doesn't bother you too much. But for the guy that is just trying to make, you know, $4 or $5 a month with a couple of phones, it's just not worth taking your money out of the platform. Now, if you had, you know, a couple $100 a month taking out of the platform, that's where the money comes in. Then this $4.79 is not going to bother you too much. But if you just send over 1 Verus Coin, and like I told you, I did it. I sent over 1 Verus Coin and went through TradeOgre. I traded my Verus Coin for a BTC, Bitcoin, and then I sent that 1 Bitcoin over to my Coinbase account. Of course, TradeOgre hit me $4.79 for the transfer fee, and that's why I ended up with $2. So this whole thing that I am getting at is this. I'm focusing on the small time operator that only has 4 or 5 phones and are only making, you know, $4 or $5 a month. The best thing for you to do is do not withdraw your money. Leave it in there, stake it, put it back into the crypto, and just let it build up until Verus Coin is on a level playing field with other Bitcoins out there, you know, closer to like Doge or Litecoin or something like that, which you never know when that's going to happen. It could be tomorrow, it could be 10 years from now, but it's just not worth cashing out unless you got a couple $100 to cash out is what I'm getting at. Now this is the other website, or not website, but platform I was talking about, non-KYC or something like that. Again, if you go to Verus, V-E-R-U-S, wait for that to load, and then I'm going to say I want to deposit, and it tells you right here that it only wants you to deposit at least one Verus coin or it will be rejected. Alright guys, so this is the non-KYC whatever. This is the platform where you can send your Verus coin and then you can send it on its way to another address, but even there fees are like 0.148, however that comes out. But that's their fee, so it's pretty close to TradeOgre. Alright, let's go back over and let me just try to kick this thing a little bit. Oh, we got 21. We got 21 confirmations. So I'm going to pause the video again and I'll come back again once we hit the 30 confirmations. Okay guys, I am back, and my 7 cents, well actually it's 6 cents because the Verus Coin desktop charged me a penny to bring this over to TradeOgre. Okay, so we got 30 of the 30 confirmations, so it said successful. So let's go to my balance, and there it is. I did have $1.32 in there, and it's now $1.40. So at this point, if you want to continue on taking your Verus coin out, you would go over here to markets. Right up here, you would put in Verus coin, or just Verus. Okay. Again, like I showed you, the only available trading is for Verus Coin to Bitcoin. So you would hit Verus Coin Bitcoin, and then you would go right down here and say sell, and you can pick out how much of your Verus Coin you want to sell, but I want to sell everything, so I just click on it and it populates the Verus Coin right here. Okay, so the total Bitcoin that I would get is 147, whatever that comes out to, probably $1, you know, $1.40 or whatever. And I would say sell, but right now I do not have enough. I need 0.00005, which is equivalent to right now is about $4.79. Okay, so if I was to sell that, okay, what would happen is you would go back to your balances, and right here your Bitcoin would go down to 0, and it would reflect your amount of Bitcoin right here. Okay, and then if you want to sell this, oh, you know, not sell it, but send it over to your Coinbase account, you would hit withdraw. Okay, so now you would, right now I got points, so I want to send it all over. I would click on this right here, and it would put down what I want to withdraw, which is all of it. Okay, then I would put the address where I want it to be sent to. Okay, so now I would go over to my Coinbase account, which is this right here, and boy is freaking crypto taking a beating today. But anywho, right over here you go to your my assets, and right down here you go receive. So you click on receive. Now you're going to be sending Bitcoin from TradeOgre, so you click on Bitcoin. Right here it gives you your address. Okay, I would just go right here and I would say copy. So it's copied to my clipboard. I would go back over to the withdrawal window, and I would paste. I would paste in that address that it told me. This is my Bitcoin address over in Coinbase. And then I would hit withdraw. I'm not going to hit it because it would actually charge me. I don't know if that would take it out of my Coinbase account or what. but if you notice, it's a negative. So that's how. Let me just get out of here and come back to the window. So guys, that is how you take Verus Coin, going from Verus Desktop, go to TradeOgre. In TradeOgre, you want to convert it to Bitcoin because that's the only platform you can switch between at this point in time is Bitcoin. Then you would go onto your Bitcoin balance of TradeOgre, hit withdraw. You would go over to your Coinbase account, get your Bitcoin receive address, copy it, bring it back to TradeOgre, paste it in, and then withdraw. And like I said, one Verus Coin, I sent it over. I had like $6 and something. TradeOgre has a minimum charge of $4.79 for Bitcoin. I ended up getting like $2. Okay. Now, I'm not saying don't do this, guy. I'm just telling this for the small time miners that only have 4 or 5 phones running, and it's just not worth it, guys. Leave your money on the Verus Coin desktop or your mobile until the point of time where you have at least, say, $100 worth. Okay, then a $4.79 hit's not going to be too bad. But if you're just sending over $5, $10, it's not worth it. Leave your money on the platform. Now, if you guys are making $100 a month, then yeah, get it out of there. Bring it over, change it into Doge or Litecoin or whatever. Change it to whatever you want. Then it's worth it. But if you're just a small-time miner, which most all of us are, I'm a small-time guy. Yeah, I can't afford just sending that money out. I'm going to start staking and putting that money back in and help out Verus build up bigger. And eventually, like I said, Verus Coin will get to a plateau where other trading platforms will recognize it, and then it's going to be a lot cheaper for us small-time guys. All right? So anyways, thumbs up, thumbs down. Leave me a comment. I know this is a long one, a lot of information, but I wanted to get it out there because a lot of us small-time guys really don't know which way to go on how to cash out our Verus. And at this point in time, guys, it's not worth cashing out. All right? Thanks for watching.